guys, what's going on? Sadie Gaming here, and today I'm on Mystic Mesa, but I'm showing you what is in Mystic Mesa. So right now, I'm going to show you all of the wolves. And we're gonna, because Mystic Mesa also has a texture pack, and I'll show you what texture, let's see. And reserve packs. So it's Mystic Mesa reserve pack. Yeah, custom sky. Done. Hello. Okay. Gee, do I have custom sky? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, let's take this on. So, this is what white wool looks like. It's kind of like this, almost like a whitish, grayish sort of color. And then here is, actually we're gonna do this in survival. Gonna put this off. Slash game mode S. And then, okay, so this is wool. This is what it looks like. This is the texture. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a whitish grayish. This is more reddish, I think, like reddish, or maybe like an orange pale kind of color. Then we've got magenta wool, which is I think is pretty. It's got like this nice pink texture. And next we have light blue wool, which is actually really pretty. I'll keep it coming very close. And yeah, I think that is a pretty one. Yellow is a very bright color that I really like. I like the lime one. Very realistic. Not really, but Aqua Creeper, get away! Thank you. And I really just like the color. Then we have what kind of blocks you? Let's go back here. But then we have pink wool. What's this? I think this was pink wool, and it's basically like the magenta wool. So we're gonna have this more parkours, and then kind of like that. Okay, stop wasting time, Sadie. Oh, I just turned all the way around. We need a mouse pad, definitely. And whoops, stop getting distracted. And this is nice pinkish color that I like. Okay, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like dark. Okay, now we've got the gray wool, which is pretty cool. A little bit plain. This almost looks like the white one, except for it's got like more dark gray and it's more gray. Yeah. Okay, so let's get our game mode C again. Creative. And let's see. That's just right. So let's get cyan, purple, blue, brown, green, red, black, bookshelf, diamonds. Okay. Now it's time. Here back to S, aka survival. So let's get. Okay, so this is cyan wool. It almost looks like light blue, maybe a little more darker, but other than that, it's pretty similar. Purple, which is a very pretty color. It's my favorite color. Yeah. Is this, which is really pretty. I like the blue too. That's a very pretty color. Now we're moving on to the more uglyish, but still cool, brown. And we have green wool here. It's almost Christmas color. I think this in the red wool too. I think the green would be really good Christmas color. Maybe the red too. Maybe both. But yeah. Moving on, we've got this black wool, just like gray and black. We've got bookshelf. Let's actually jump on our little parkour we've made. Oh, can't do my own parkour. And we've got the bookshelves, a little more texture, a little more clayish, like a Mesa. But yeah, that is really cool. diamond ore. I think is really pretty, almost like crystal, except for the stone. Now let's turn our game mode back to creative. I almost called C again. Let's get block of diamond. Anything else new in this texture pack? Ooh, the clay looks a little better. I'm actually gonna grab all this clay since I don't know what's more modified. I think like the blues are I'm just gonna grab the clay since they actually look different to me. Okay, so this is a block of diamond. It's not O diamond, but you know what I mean. I think, but let's get some of the sand. Actually, let's clear some of the sand so we can continue and doing our parkour. Let's just pile up this, I guess. I don't know. Like that. That. Okay. So we've got a block of diamond, which is very pretty indeed. Oh, I did that wrong way. Who cares? And then I think this looks like my skin. Oh my gosh, I almost hit you. And yeah. And then the orange is really Mesa. Here's the magenta, very cool. I like the light blue. It looks a little more light blue. Yellow. I have no idea what Martin's telling me about. But the yellow. I've got the lime, which looks a little more green. More green to me. And then we have this pink. I certainly like the pink, and I like the gray. So let's turn our game mode back to creative again. Go and okay, so last was gray, right? Yeah. So last was gray, so we are going to grab. This is going to be our last showcase for now. And then I'm going to end the episode, but okay, let's see. We're going to grab all of this. I'm going to turn back to survival. I've got this light gray, which looks a little more brown. I've got cyan, which looks cool. I've got purple, which doesn't really look purple, but okay, fine, whatever. And I'm going to put the blue here. I really like the blue. It's very nice. I like the brown, too. The green is a very nice color. And the red. This black, which doesn't really look black, and this hair veil. I think that's all for today. Thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye guys.